why are we angry? In fewer than 9 months, we've alienated our allies, aligned with our enemies, cut off aid to starving countries, passed a tax bill that favors the filthy rich on the backs of the middle class. We've taken away healthcare, food stamps, and welfare from millions while overfunding a bloated military that already spends more than the next 11 countries combined. We've sent that military into our own cities, allowed masked men to kidnap families off our streets. We've dismantled the federal government, declaring a war on education, on public health, on clean energy. We've removed consumer protections, environmental protections, constitutional protections. We've torn down the wall that separates church and state. We've made it harder for the mentally ill to obtain treatment, while making it easier for them to obtain firearms. Not just firearms, but weapons of war, which have made it onto our streets, into our workplaces, into our schools. We've pardoned insurrectionists, opened investigations into political foes, and weaponized the Department of Justice for one felon to take revenge on people who've called him out on his con job. We've seen broadcasters silence our nation's most important voices in allegiance to a regime that threatens to destroy any corporation that dares to defy it. We haven't creeped toward authoritarianism as expected, but leaped in head first. We have a Congress filled with sycophants and a Supreme Court who rubber stamps unprecedented executive powers. We are watching in real time as one party takes overt actions to destroy our system of free and fair elections. We've protected sexual predators, including pedophiles, while giving carte blanche to racists and anti-Semites and homophobes and transphobes. We've turned values like diversity, equity, and inclusion into dirty words while restoring statues of the men who fought against our republic for their right to own slaves. We've allowed states to control women's reproductive rights. We're threatening gay marriage. We've rolled back every lick of progress for transgender people, who are more vulnerable than ever. Why? Because we had the audacity to allow people to identify themselves as they wish to be identified in an effort to prevent teen suicides. We've welcomed back eradicated diseases and demonized modern medicine. We've dismissed science in favor of gut feelings, allowed a warped non-doctor with a worm-infested brain to deprive us of vaccines and to spread disinformation on everything from autism to gun safety. We've disrupted the world economy, shooting ourselves in the feet, imposing ludicrous tariffs on goods we Americans need. We've heaped millions of dollars in loan repayments back onto students without the means to repay them,